our next guest, over the past year, has grunted and growled his way to his first Emmy nomination, playing the gifted footballer turned coach Roy Kent on the 20-time Emmy-nominated Ted Lasso.
Are my eyebrows crazy? I got to do a photo shoot with Keeley tonight, and the photo shoot coordinator told me my eyebrows are crazy.
My eyebrows crazy.
They want to do a at-home with the footballer boyfriend shot. Bet they won't even use it. She also told me I got to wear all black so that Keeley pops.
You're always wearing black.
This isn't black. This is dark-heathered charcoal.
Ooh, I love hearing fellas debate fashion. Who's winning?
And new episodes of Ted Lasso premiere Fridays on Apple TV+. Please say hello to Brett Goldstein. Welcome, welcome. Hey, boy, I was surprised to learn that you are a writer on the show as well.
Yeah.
You were a writer before you were a cast member.
Well, I was a writer, and we were like 5 episodes into writing it, and I started to think, I think I'm Roy. But I also thought no one around this table writing thinks I'm Roy because I'm soft-spoken and I love the Muppets. It's like, no one is thinking this. And I also didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable, so like, when we finished the writer's room, I filmed 5 scenes as Roy, and I emailed it to them, and I said, thanks for having me. If this is awkward, or this is pretend you never got this email. And I promise I will never ask you about it. But if you like it, I think Roy Kent is in me, growling.
And how long did they deliberate before responding?
Well, I flew back to London. We wrote it in LA. I flew back to London, and when I landed, there was an email saying, do you know what? We can't be bothered to keep looking. That'll do. And,
Really? That was it?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now are all the other writers making tapes and
Yeah.
trying to get on?
Yeah, every writer's like, you know, there's a new character. They should have red hair. You've got red hair, Susie. Yeah.
Was there any point where you thought, oh, I'm not going to do this, it's too uncomfortable?
It was like a calling. You know, like a priest has a calling, but this was like a calling, but for no good. But it was like...
Well, they made the right choice, it would seem. You're nominated for this weekend for Best Supporting Actor. Your first Emmy nomination, yeah?
First Emmy nomination. I have to say, I nearly swore. It's very difficult for me not to. Is it? All right?
You didn't nearly swear, you actually did.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Right.
But it's okay, we'll just put a bleep in that spot. Yeah.
I love being... I love being Emmy nominee Brett Goldstein because now, whatever happens, that's my name. So it like any story that happens is more interesting. Like Emmy nominee Brett Goldstein arrested, Emmy nominee Brett Goldstein found dead in his pool. Like any version of it. Like Brett Goldstein found dead is like whatever. But Emmy nominee, tell me more. Like,
is your family excited by all of this?
Well, my dad is like a football hooligan. And,
a hooligan?
Yeah, and he's like obsessed with football. And we grew up, like, he planned our births around match days. Like, if we'd been born on the day of a match, he weren't there. You know what I mean? It was like, that's like if I dated someone from a rival team, he'd be like, you're marrying out. Like, it was a very strict household.
What's his club? What team?
Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay.
And I think he was quite disappointed that I went into comedy and writing and...
He wanted you to be a football player.
He wanted me to be a footballer. Yeah. And so now, many, many years later, he's finally proud of me. And this Christmas is the first time I'm going home, and it's been years, and he's finally welcomed me back, so...
Is it a big deal in, like, his town where he lives? Is it something people know about?
He tells people everywhere he goes. I went for a coffee with him recently, and he said, we'll have a latte, and he's Roy Kent. And I was come on, man.
You mentioned the cursing before. Roy curses a lot.
Yeah.
Is that a thing that you do as well?
I do. It's always been a dream of mine to get paid to do it, and it's something I've got good at. You know what I mean? And you got to use your talents. And also, it's another dream to be able to swear in front of kids legally, you know.
in front of kids.
In front of kids.
There is something funny about, yeah.
It's funny.
It makes it extra funny.
It's funny. Now, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but it's funny swearing in front of kids. It's just better.
Yeah.
Again.
The only thing funnier than swearing in front of kids is kids swearing in front of adults. That's,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I'm trying to train the younger cast of Ted Lasso to...
You have to really
talk
pass
back.
it on to the
You
next
have to. It's
generation.
important, Jimmy, you're right.
I'm sure you're aware of this because I was aware of this, that there's this weird rumor that Roy Kent was a CGI character created
Yes.
for...
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was on Reddit and Twitter. Somebody said Roy Kent is CGI. The Roy Kent character looks and acts like he was dropped from Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, it was the Roy Kent is CGI theory that made me start watching Ted Lasso. So it's
do what
not
we
all
can.
bad. How do you intend to disprove this?
The thing is, it's quite... When I found out I was CGI, it's quite like... it's quite disconcerting because I've seen a lot of sci-fi films and I started to be like, I mean, maybe I am. Like, because they'd implant memories to make me think I wasn't, right?
They would.
And then I was thinking about, like, I have ex-girlfriends that always called me the Tin Man, which I assumed was, like, because emotionally, but they may have meant an actual robot. I'm like, what? It's very difficult. It's difficult to disprove.
I think I've
especially-
come up with a plan, a way to disprove it.
Please.
And it's really simple, actually, because I've never seen a CGI character drink a glass of chocolate milk.
Right.
Now, this is real chocolate milk. This is not CGI, although I guess we'd have to prove that, too. It's nice and cold.
Yeah.
If you want to... I think that it would be impossible. I mean, I know they're very advanced, but I don't think they've come up with technology that can make you drink chocolate milk.
And CGI characters aren't lactose intolerant, right?
I would think not. I mean, it would be a nonsensical attribute to add to a character, but...
Right.
Yeah.
So if I drink this proves...
I think it's over once you drink it. Let me make sure it's going in your mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, he's real. He exists. Red Goldstein, everybody. New episodes of Ted Lasso, Fridays on Apple TV+. Good luck on Sunday. We'll be right back with James Blake. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you want to see all our latest videos, click the subscribe button. And if you don't, click anyway and close your eyes when they come on.